Lifetime Achievement Award, Yolanda Londoño.
My name is Yolanda Londoño, and I'm proud to be this year's Lifetime Achievement Award recipient.
Yolanda Londoño describes herself as an agent of change. And as Tupperware's Vice President of Global Social Responsibility, she's creating positive change on a global scale. Yolanda began her career as a foreign news correspondent for UPI in Colombia. She quickly discovered, however, that being involved in the story was more satisfying than reporting it. Taking a job with USAID, she began working with what she describes as the poorest of the poor.
It just felt that it was the right thing to do. It was what we should be doing in order to create equity. The work that USAID created was that kind of a community-based, real grassroots work in rural communities with people that had very little, and it just felt right.
A series of jobs took Yolanda from Ecuador to Zimbabwe, and then to the United States, where she became president and CEO of the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. After growing the chamber's membership from 200 to 1,200, Yolanda became the tourism director for the Greater Houston Convention and Visitors Bureau. She then became vice president of corporate philanthropy and public affairs at J.P. Morgan Chase. In 2006, she came to Orlando and to her current job at Tupperware Brands Corporation. Among her proudest accomplishments at Tupperware is supporting the development of the Boys and Girls Club in Mexico and South Africa.
Yolanda es una mujer muy sensible y creo que todo lo que hace lo hace con verdaderamente el interés y la pasión por impactar a la niñez y a la juventud de nuestro país. Ella conoce perfectamente lo que ha sido el Boys and Girls Club y el éxito que ha tenido para transformar vidas en Estados Unidos. Y eso ella la ha motivado para poder continuar el trabajo y llevarlo no solo a México, sino al mundo entero.
Locally, Yolanda has helped foster the economic development of our region. This year, the Orlando Business Journal recognized her as one of its 2017 Business Executives of the Year, citing her work in community and economic development, strategic market initiatives, civic engagement, and nonprofit organization management. She is also a founding board member and vice chair-elect of the recently formed Orlando Economic Partnership.
One of the things that Yolanda brings is a global perspective to our community here. The platform we have now at the Orlando Economic Partnership was constructed in many ways by her service. She has encouraged us to be better than sometimes we think we can be. And that's the kind of person we all want to be around.
Throughout her career, Yolanda has maintained a strong focus on the empowerment of women. With a sales force of more than 2 million women in more than 60 countries, Tupperware is creating new opportunities for financial independence.
I was approached to consider a role in a company that had individuals in about 60 countries. And what was being pursued was the opportunity to enlighten, educate, and empower them. So when I think of women as those agents of change, it's because we have the opportunity to touch all elements of our families, our communities, and our businesses.
Creating opportunities for entrepreneurship locally and around the world requires both business skills and a sensitivity toward diverse people and their cultures, the kind of talents that have made Yolanda an agent of change throughout her productive career.
Probably if I had to think about what would be the best thing, would be my 40-year relationship with Juan. Sparks happen. Trust is built. The chance to be inquisitive together. The opportunity to support someone else and to feel that someone else got your back. That has been it.